This next one was from Rishi, and he asked he asked the question: adding a product video on the product page. It is a great. It depends. If you think of the products, if you don't know anything about the brand, a video could be really useful. If it's clothes pegs, you probably don't need a video. It's a very simple commoditized product. There's not really a great reason to watch it. Having said that, I've heard of AO.com having great success with their videos on, white goods, and people will sit there and watch a whole video on washing machines. So I think it really depends on the audience, but it does depend on the product. If you're trying to differentiate your product from someone else's, it can help. But if it's a very low cost product and really people aren't investing a lot of, mental or sort of, uh, energy in the decision, it probably isn't needed. So it's not a definite yes for everything. It really is a good, it depends question.
Yeah. And I mean, to build on that, that's why you run experiments to understand if it is worthwhile to add or not. To build on what you said too, I think there's also a layer of if one video worked on one product, then we should roll it out site wide. Or if we test it on a bunch of videos, why not roll it everywhere? But it depends because even within specific products, there might be, like you said, maybe there are some users who are watching 15-minute washer videos, which I don't want to be in that camp. I hope I'm never in that camp. But there are people who want to know more about washers and watch these videos. You could also be a retailer and washers make sense for users to watch those videos. But what about just like a t-shirt? That's just like a plain white t-shirt. Do you need a product video showing a white t-shirt? Probably not. Again, test it, but probably not. So I think to your point and to the theme, it depends.
Yeah. And this adds into the idea of factoring in the cost of production for a lot of those things. So, it may produce an uplift. And for an experiment, you could do one as a one-off, or you maybe have one that you've got created. But if it's not enough and sufficient of a lift for you to warrant that increase in expenditure, and if you're thinking like seasonal or fashion, you're having to do it at such a pace that you really have to make sure that it adds value. So it's one of those things that you could also be putting your focus in other areas. It might be a video takes 10 times as much effort as additional imagery or, social proof or things like that. So yeah, nothing's really a given, I would say, on that one. So yeah, product videos, it depends again on that one.